Stream for our friends at Fishman. We're taking over the place. We're taking over the place. Now I'm going to share it with some music friends where the fun it never ends. It never ends. And that's important. It's important for the good times to remain rolling as long as conceivably possible, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people don't understand that kind of certainty in talk and deed. Certainty in talk and deed. Oh, certainty in talk and certainty in talk and certainty in talk and deed. When you're doing deeds, you better be certain. Certainty in talk and deeds. I'm gonna share this with some music friends. Certainty in talk and deeds. I'm going over here to the Crystal Kingdom. Gonna Somebody's tuning in for the first time right now going, what the hell am I watching? Well, welcome, friends. That's the kind of mayhem that befalls us all here in the Crystal Kingdom. Here in the Crystal Kingdom, you never know what the hell is gonna go down. Here in the Crystal Kingdom, you never know what the hell is gonna go down. That's important. What the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on? I'm trying to get rid of this thing right here. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. How's it going out there? I see people checking in from various different locations. Facebook, we got your YouTube. We got your Facebook. We got your YouTube. Super fat, super strat pickups. Played them today. Dig it, David. Dig you. Looks like Mary Kay you had back in the day. It is, Paris. It's very close, except it doesn't have the gold hardware. And I had actually a rosewood board on mine. I think you had the maple neck one, if I'm not mistaken, as I recall, back in the day. But it does remind me of that glorious instrument of back in the day. But this has the Fishman Fluence single with pickups. I'm actually going through the little Koch amplifier today. This one back here, this little tweed jobber. And, ooh, I got a little bit of the phaser. That's how I have the amp set, and I got my Gristle King in line, so I got some options of tone. Oh, can you dig that doggone kind of talk? A lot of times Dylan and I just jam, and that's what we're fitting to do right now. We're fitting to jam a little bit. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to know how it's going to happen. But we're just going to unleash the beast. Oh, Paris! If I have gotten rid of so many guitars, I wish I wouldn't have. That's the way of the struggle. Somebody wants us to play Luna Girl. We could do that. That's a little bit of what I like to call rock music. That's the first tone of our latest record, which is available now. It's not available digitally until the end of the month. April 30th is the release date. You can pre-order the digital release if you'd like on whatever portal you'd like to do that with, too. You know what? I think this is something strange was going on. I think my voice was coming through the computer there, Ryan. I just eliminated that. I eliminated that. Diggy-diggity-doo. But the pre-orders are on their way out. So those who pre-ordered signed CDs, they are on their way to your destination. Chris Webb has been very, very good about getting those out rapidly. We signed them all up this Saturday, sent them to him, and now he's getting through them and keeps on sending me pictures of large parcels filled with addressed and ready to rock Records of Doom and Destruction, our new CD, Koch Marshall Trio, from the Up Now, of which the title, the lead-off track is that very last tune, which is called Luna Girl, after a cat. My cats are bugging the hell out of me, though, so I just want to say it's kind of a sensitive subject at this juncture in time. A sensitive subject. to leave this town. Gonna make a whole lot of money. Well, gonna be big, yeah. Come back and buy this town. We'll put you through a lot of changes. My girl and called me a disgrace. When I hear my train a-comin', hear my train a-comin', hear my train a-comin'. Yeah. Little different setup today, folks. I'm going through the little Gristle amp, which is going to be coming out as soon as possible. That's all I'm going to say. They're trying to get it all together. There's all kinds of supply chain problems because of COVID, and Europe is crazy. So in the Netherlands, they're trying hard to get these doggone things done. We're hoping summertime. But this is the little Gristle. This is a 12-watt amplifier, folks. And I'm running it kind of clean, actually. It's got a little bit of hair in it. It's the tweed one, yes. So it's just giving in a little bit. So when I'm on the first voice of the Fluence pickups, it's just got a little bit of hair on it. And then if I want a little bit more, I pull out the tone control, get that second voice. Juicy little sound. And then on the ground, I'm running my Gristle King. So I can, either be on the first voice of the Fluence pickup, had the clean boost here. Had the overdrive on top of that. Idea. It sounds good. Sounds good, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. And it's good for your soul, I think. And of course, these pickups are noise-free, so they have the two voices. They sound great in every doggone position of the toggle switch. Bluesman asks, can you give a rundown of the dashboard of the amp? It's very, very simple. It's literally got a volume and a gain, which are called, the gain is called Gristle, of course. And the master is called Moore. And then there's one tone control. There is a reverb, and then there's a boost feature that just adds a little blort, and that's going to be foot switchable. And you can either have it on the 12 or 4 watt setting. Currently I have it on the 12 watt setting. It's loud, Dylan, is it not? It's bursting fourth grade power rock. And you can, of course, turn it up and just use the volume control on the guitar. That's kind of what I wanted to initially to have done. So when I'm in the studio, I just turn it up and it sounds great. But for this kind of a situation, for more of a gig sitch, I like to set it so that it's clean, just bordering on giving in. If I hit that second voice of the Fluence pickups, hit the clean channel on the clean boost on the Gristle King, and then when I want pestilence, I hit that gain side, and then all of a sudden, doggone it, look out. Get the heck out of the way, because it's time for rock. It's time for rock and roll-y-ho. It's time for rock and roll-y-ho. That's a fact, Jack. Sassacants wants quarantine. You know what? We can always do that. This is a tune from the new record. Topical subject matter. Although I am losing my quarantine. Thank you, Mr. Quarantine, from keeping me safe from COVID-19. But when the going gets tough, the tough get hangry. You know what I'm talking about. For something sweet or maybe a little tangy. And now I need to lose a quarantine. I think I've gained a quarantine. 'Cause eating those crunch berries was a whole lot of fun. I need to lose it, a quarantine. When my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. Well, tacos from Chilongo, pizza from East. Nothing left to do, folks. I sit around and feast quarantine. I need to lose a quarantine. When my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. Well, Hector's is down on the left, left's is down on the right. When you're feeling like a little takeout tonight quarantine, I need to lose a quarantine. When my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quarantine. retreats are good, 7-layer bars are better, but races reign supreme in any kind of weather. Quantum, I need to lose it. When my double chin goes round in third, I need to lose a quantum. I need to lose a quarantine. Cause when my double chin goes round and round, I need to lose a quarantine. Whoa. When my double chin goes rounding third, damn it, I need to lose a quarantine. That's all there is to it. When my double chin goes rounding third, I need to lose a quarantine. Let's see. We have some inconsistent sound issues going on. If we leave Logic up on Dylan's computer screen, it seems to be working fine. Oh, you know, it's always some goddamn thing, isn't it? If we leave Logic up on the screen, it seems to be working. Billy Carter asks, how do I feel about delicious Georgia-grown peanuts? I think they're fantastic. No, that's not what he's asking. He's asking about the lick in Unrepentant, and he's been asking. I've been meaning to get to this. I don't know if that's how that sucker goes right there. Lately, I've been doing it like that, so it's like a... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Mr. E-String. Mr. E-String. You son of a bitch. There we go. That's how that rascal goes. Is that the one, Billy? Billy Carter, I showed you the lick. Billy Carter, Billy Carter. It took us a while, Billy, but we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh, we did. Bubba had to do and did it. I said we did it. We did it. How's the sound? Is it better now? Sometimes, for some reason, we got some weird thing going on where Logic has to be on the screen and then it sounds good. I don't know what the hell is going on. Seems okay, says Ryan. But Ryan, you're speaking to me in caps, so it's like you're yelling at me. Ryan is yelling at me on the chat. Ryan is yelling at me on the chat. There is an EL34 in it's one EL34 in this amp, and you could swap it out and put in a 6L6 if you wish. But apparently the cosmic radiation is high today, says the Night Rider band. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Anything. It was cutting out, but not now. Ryan always figures out the problem. He's a magician. He senses problems and he fixes them. Bluesman asks, can you interview Richie Kotzen on Chewing the Gristle? You know what? I don't know him, and I don't know his peeps. Well, that's not a way. I don't know his people. And so we'll see. Anything's possible. I had Jerry Douglas on the line, and then we were supposed to do it today, and then they never got back to me. But we'll get Jerry Douglas next. And we just did a whole bunch, so there's a bunch in the queue now. So I'm a few weeks back now. I can kind of relax a little bit before I have to get going. What is the speaker? It's got a single 12-inch speaker in it. A special design Koch speaker. A special design Koch speaker. Can you dig it? Yes, I am going to tune this doggone guitar up because I've been using Mr. Wiggles, the whammy bar. And when you do that, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes the guitar likes to go on a little guided tour of atonality. Does Dylan do his own laundry? What kind of question is that, Joe? Of course he does, and I'm looking at it right here. Doggone it. Can we see it? What, the speaker or the laundry? But it'll do. You want to see the amp a little bit? Sorry, I gotta move aside here. There you go. There it is. There's the Koch. There's the amp. There's the Koch. It's a tweed. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I see what you're doing, Ryan. You're trying to get a better angle of that doggone thing. See, there it is. There's the top of it. Let's move the mic back a little bit here. There's the top of it. You can still see it's got just the... Oh, the mic fell over. Of course it did. Because gravity is a son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm kind of using some potty talk today on the stream. I hope no one's offended. I hope no one's offended by my potty talk. Yeah. Can't hear you. Now you can hear me, right? Guitar Lust? Guitar Lust Euphoria. When can I order one in Europe? Paul, that's an excellent question. They're not available yet. We're hoping that it's going to be available in June-ish. I thought it was going to be. Sound's still an issue. Damnation Alley, what the hell is going on? How heavy is that amp? It's not very heavy, Nick. It's pretty light. Would it throw my... No, it's definitely not going to throw you. Every time I go to OBS, it cuts out, says Ryan. So we won't go to OBS. We'll just not have it on the screen. We'll just keep Logic on the screen. There you have it. When is Dylan going to be get the famous 20 questions? Oh, do you want 20 questions for Dylan? Doesn't have his microphone set up today. You know what? Tube type. It's got one EL34 in it, but you can swap it out for a 6L6 if you wish. You can swap that out for a 6L6. You can swap that out for a 6L6. Do you have Fishman Fluence pickups in that Strat? Yes, indeed I do, John. That's exactly what I have going on here. Yes. tune for you. A little blues tune there for you. A little blues tune for you. Doodle doodle doo 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 doo. You know, a lot of times what I do in a situation like this, folks, is I've got the clean boost and the overdrive of the pedal on, and then I'll just use the volume on the guitar and bring it up when I need to. Am I right or am I right? fun one. I think it's safe to say the Strat sounds pretty damn good. These Fishman doggone fluence pickups of the single with persuasion. You put 'em in this doggone guitar, and then you better stand back and change your undergarments because there might be an accident. Well, that's inappropriate. I want to apologize right now. I want to apologize. Cheers from France. Greetings to you. Woo! Takeover. 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 You just stay in bed. You're lazy. You just stay in bed. You don't want no money. You don't want no bread. When you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. You're drowning. You don't clutch no straw. We are lazy. Doggone it. You just stay in bed, engaging in activities, much like the grandparents from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, the original one. They sat in bed all damn day. They were lazy. They were lazy. They just sat in bed. You're lazy. You just sat in bed. I'm glad you're enjoying Elbar. This thing has got that new Gristle 90. We're going to plug that sucker in for a second here. See how that sounds through this amplifier. Play a Spirited Jam. A Spirited Jam. A Spirited Jam. We're gonna play a Spirited Jam. I'm using the little Gristle Koch amp today, which is not available yet, but it will be available sometime this year, hopefully in the early summer. And I got it on the 12 watt mode. It's 12 watts, but man, it sounds good. And I'm using my Gristle King pedal for some overdrive. Can you dig it? Let's thank Dylan back there behind those drums for rocking with us today here on this Friday. A Friday high day. Joel asks for your Tone Shop Guitars in Addison, Texas event with Reverend Wednesday 20th. Are you remote? I'll be in Texas. I'm coming down to Texas. I'm all vaxxed up and glutton for punishment. So I'm coming down for, I'll be there for that Wednesday event, and then I'm there for the Dallas Guitar Show. Dylan will not be down there for the show, nor will Toby, but I will be down. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? Thanks, Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. All right, this is usually where we do a little Q&A. A little Q&A for the kids. Q&A. Q&A. What you got to say today? So I'm going through that little Koch amp. Sounds good. It is an ebony fingerboard. You are correct. You are correct, Mundi. The load on the Tweed is that it's called the Little Gristle. It's got a single EL34 tube. You can take that out, put a 6L6 if you want. But kind of Dolph Koch's preferred platform, if you will, is EL34s. And I dig them. I dig what he does with them. Diggity dog it. And you either be 12 watts or down to 4 watts. It's got reverb. It's got a volume and a gain and a single tone control, but there's a boost feature on there as well. Single 12-inch speaker. Should be selling for around a G-ish or slightly under. And hopefully they'll be out in June-ish. Can you dig it? I do like that speaker. It sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds so damn juicy. It sounds so doggone juicy. Can you dig it, folks, ladies and gentlemen? What brand of speaker? I believe Koch is making the speaker. I believe they are making the speaker. Oh, there goes the damn thing. Yes, Koch special design. I don't know if they're having somebody make them for. Oh, piece of shit. Sometimes I get very upset, ladies and gentlemen, with things in my room here. Can you dig it? And the Bigsby does stay in tune, does it not? I like it. Oh, Jesus. Things are going to hell in a handbasket here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thank you very much. Very nice message there. We appreciate that. I'll let Dylan know. And say hello to your wife, Gina. This amp is pretty loud in this room. This is a loud 12-watt amplifier. And Dylan is no stranger to pounding the drums, so I could hear it no problem. So that's amazing. And it is mic'd, of course. So that's just straight into the amp. It gets a little creamy, and then I'm going to hit the Gristle King pedal of mine. Delicious. Can you dig it? They are a beefy P90, and they should be, as a standalone product, be available, I think in June is what we're going with. I think Ryan could probably verify that. Bluesman asks, what was I doing in the 80s? Well, I graduated high school in 1984. I went to the University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point, and studied jazz guitar, and with an emphasis on beer. And then after that, I was down here playing in bands. Milwaukee, started my own band in 1990, and the rest is history. Can you dig it? Got that killer growl. So the Fishman's putting out my P90s. They're called the Fishman Fluence Gristle-Tone P90s. The guitar itself is the Reverend Gristle 90, available now. The whole first batch was sold out. Thank you, everyone. And new batches should be available soon wherever Reverends are sold. And they come in this color, which was actually an erroneous color. It'll be color corrected by September, the original Tosa turquoise. But this is a beautiful tone here that we're calling Bradford Beach Blue. But there's a really cool gold, and there's a black one as well. So there you go. Ebony fingerboard, set neck, Gibson scale, locking tuners, Bigsby that works, the tuner or the Fishman pickups come standard. Can you dig it? Listen, folks, I got to go because I got to pee. I know there's probably more information that you probably needed, but I'm on a new dietary plan that requires me to drink a lot of water, and right now it's getting very uncomfortable. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great weekend. I am doing a live stream tomorrow with Dylan on the together.co website, which is a cool site that we take questions, we can play some, take some questions, we can actually bring you on the screen. So if you want to check that out, please do. And other than that, we will see you soon, folks. Thank you. I got to pee so bad. I can say, oh, God, no.